Well, I'm in the process of replacing the differential pinion shaft seal, where the drive shaft goes into the differential on my M37. And I tell you, that is not for the weak of heart. The seal that they use is a great big thing. That isn't actually the seal, it's a seal carrier, but it's all part of the seal. But inside the seal goes two more parts. Like I say, this is really the carrier. But inside, there is, the first on the outside is this felt wiper. And on the inside of that is a leather seal. Well, just a tough job getting that great big thing out of there. And you got to figure it's been in there since 1954. I'm sure that's the original one. But I got a new seal, which is also the original one. And the one thing I was going to mention, if you're dealing with seals like this that are leather seals, you have to soak them in engine oil first, or what'll happen, the leather will actually, I don't know if it'll even show the leather there, but if the leather is dry and you try to put it together, the leather will crack. So you just got to soak them before you put them in. But this is not for the faint of heart. I had to totally destroy that thing to get it out of there, and even there, I got a brass punch that I don't know if I'm ever going to get back out of there without a torch. Because it's really a heavy, that carrier is just heavy. Everything on this thing is heavy, but that's the deal. You just got to soak them. And it wasn't, I knew it was leaking. It's been leaking for quite some time. And you got to figure, a leather seal since 1954, well, okay, it's got a right to wear out. But it was just a slight leak. Well, I don't like to take chances with a differential. I knew a guy one time who had one. It was on a pickup, and he kept driving it. And he said it didn't seem like it had much power. And he looked underneath one time, and the whole differential was red hot. Because there's a lot of friction with that spiral type of gear, and if they're run dry, they will get really hot. And his was actually glowing. It was at night, and it was glowing red hot. Well, you don't want to see that happen. So you got to keep an eye on the fluid levels, and that's why I knew this one had a slight leak. But, gear lube is heavy, and it doesn't leak out fast. It takes a long time. Especially the setup. Like I say, it's got that leather seal and that felt wiper. Well, that wiper is going to keep pulling the oil back in too, so it wasn't like it was going to run dry, but I don't like to take chances. But I think I would have hesitated if I'd have known how stubborn that thing was going to be. Because when you got a big seal and it isn't a single wall, that carrier is a big hunk of metal that's really built to last. But she'll go together again now. But whew, I was struggling with that thing.